Yo, what's going on, people? Back with another one. Today, got the player ratings. Marine v Spurs, as you know already, because we done the review yesterday. It was Marine 0, Spurs 5. Comprehensive win in the end, easy. During the 8th tier. Come on, there's not really much to talk about, but you know what? Big up them. They got to the 3rd round, you know, so they played well, even though they got beat 5-0. First 20 minutes, they were doing all right. So credit to them. And as you know, they're not pros. They're like plumbers. They work in regular jobs. So to hold 5 against a team that had Gareth Bale eventually, Dele Alli, Lucas Moura, some decent players, they could be proud of that. So big up to them. But we're here now with the ratings. And obviously, you know, we always start in between the sticks, and we had Joe Hart. The thing is, he's not getting a high mark. He didn't actually have a lot to do, funny enough. Like, apart from that shot that he thought was going over, but it dipped last minute and hit the bar, they could have gave him a goal, you know? He misjudged the fight of the ball completely. But other than that, he didn't have much to do. When the corners came in, the couple of corners they had, he punched them away. But because of that, letting the ball go over him and misjudging it, then he hit the bar, came back, then he punched it over. I have to mark him down. So for me, Joe Hart yesterday, based on what he did, 3. No, I'll give him a 4. I'll give him a 4. Next, we go to Alderweireld, centre back. Played 45 minutes, so they played the first half. So he did everything right. He didn't do nothing crazy, nothing too flamboyant. Just kept it simple. So for me, Alderweireld 5, solid as always. Next to him, Joe Rodon, come in, young lad. So they played a couple of games, a few minutes. I remember he played against Chelsea, actually. He done all right, bar the end, when he let Drew get through for that chance that he didn't take, thank God. But he done all right. Joe Rodon, he played the whole game. Didn't put a foot wrong, kept it simple. If he couldn't go forward, or there's pressure building, back to Hart. He done all right. I'm giving him a 6. Next, Matt Doherty. Didn't really do much, to be honest, but I didn't have much to do. And he did have a shot that led to Vinicius's goal. He was in there making a good run to get on the end of Dele's pass. So for that, I'll probably give him, it's probably the highest mark he's probably got in a long time for me. I'm gonna give him a 5. Ben Davis, mate, he played 71 minutes, but maybe because it's a minnow team, so he looked like world class, but he was on the left back, he was in centre back, he was everywhere, he was all over the pitch, and he had a good game. Broke out with the ball, direct going forward, passing forward, so he had a good game. Me, Ben Davis, I'm gonna give him a 7. Harvey White, debut, midfield. In the centre, he played really well, actually. He played the whole game with good reason. He was good. He had the ball. He was confident. He was moving it, making the right decisions at the right time, not overplaying it like some of our players do. He was good. And I'm liking what I'm seeing. I want to see more of him. So I'm going to give him, Harvey White, he's getting a 7 from me. Lucas got an assist. He scored a brilliant free kick. Only played 65 minutes, but he was good as always. You know what he's like. You know what he's going to give you. When you see Lucas, you know what you're going to get. Work rate, and that's what we want. And obviously, a goal on top and an assist. I'm going to give Lucas, he was brilliant. I'm going to give Lucas, he's going to get an 8. Sissoko came on at half-time. Actually, no, Sissoko came off at half-time. He didn't come on. He done alright. You know what he's giving you: strength in the midfield. He's going to hold it, bring it forward, give it to the players with more ability. Because let's be real, apart from speed and strength, Sissoko doesn't really have much else. He's not really like always going to give a good pass or always going to score a worldie or anything like that. He scores once every blue moon. So the thing with him, I like he's direct, and he will try and give the ball to someone that has more potential and more skill. And he done a job. He's getting a 7. Jensen Fernandez, or Fernandez, whatever you want to call him. It was a tricky one. He had a decent game. I don't think he played bad. He had a chance where he could have scored. He could have done a lot better. But I guess that's just him being rusty. He's not played a lot of games this season. Actually, he's never played a lot of minutes. So expecting like a miracle when he comes in, even against a small team, they're still rusty. You need time to adjust. And he done well. I'm going to give him a 6. Next, Dele Alli. The guy that's been frozen out. The guy that usually has a chance and he never takes it. Well, yesterday, even though it took him about 20 minutes, but once he hit that 20-minute mark, something clicked and he just woke up, and he was brilliant. He had a couple of little run-in with a player, like little small petty stuff, but nothing crazy. But he got an assist, and he had some part to play in those 3 goals that Vinicius scored. So for me, he's not quite man of the match. I was tempted. It was close. It was close. But he's going to get a 9. But I'm not giving him man of the match. But a close runner-up. Maybe if he played the whole game, he might have been able to pip it. But I'm going to give him a 9 anyway. He was good yesterday and showed what he's capable of doing. But if he can do it in the big games, that will help him. And maybe Mourinho will move him up the pecking order, because right now it ain't looking good for him. It's looking real peak. And last, in the 11, Vinicius, obviously got his hat-trick. 2 poacher goals, and he had a nice little lob in the box. Keeper had no chance. And I'm only giving the man of the match because he scored a hat-trick, and he had to be there to score the goals. But he's also getting a 9 as well. I'm definitely going to give it to him. He got 3 goals, he's young. He's just come back from injury, and he stepped up as a striker. There was no Harry Kane, Son on the bench, but done his thing, got the 3 goals, took the match ball home. So he's got to get man of the match. So it is what it is. Gareth Bale, he came on, and he was poor. 65 minutes, had enough time to show out, and he didn't do it. Against these players, it's like, come on, mate. Like, you're a world-class player, and you can't impact the game against these kind of players. So for me, Gareth Bale, it was poor again, and again he has come back from injury, so I've got to take that into consideration. But still, against these players, you should be doing much better, and he was poor. And for me, Gareth Bale getting a 2, and that's just for putting his shirt on and not getting injured for the game, so he's getting a 2. Alfie Devine, he got a goal, and he came on at half-time, and he was, I think, for Sissoko, and he was solid as well. Him and Harvey White in the midfield, they done a good job, and I want to see more of him as well. Good finish, beat the keeper at the near post, nice little run, hit the ball nice and hard. Keeper had no chance of saving it. Good finish. He's getting a 7 as well. He was good. Tankanga, he came on at half-time. Didn't know was on the pitch. So it's hard to be scoring him anything super duper high, and I didn't know it was there. But I guess that's because we didn't really have much defending to do. But I'm gonna give him a 3. I didn't know it was there, but he's definitely gonna get more than Bell. Reguilon come on, 71st minute. You know what he's like. He's just energy. He just run up and down the pitch. He done alright. Nothing brilliant. I'm gonna give him just a standard 5. He's getting a 5. And last, Jack Clark came on. Again, another youngster. We got him from Leeds, and he was good as well. Again, confident on the ball, taking it forward, doing a job. So our youth setup is looking like we got some potential ballers in there. So for me, Jack Clark, I'm gonna give him a 7. He was good. He was solid. He had a good half. And that's the ratings. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that. Hang on, did I miss anybody? Nope, I done everybody. So, preview coming tomorrow. We've got Fulham on Wednesday, not Aston Villa. I will explain tomorrow in the preview, but yes, there'll be a preview, and it's Spurs v Fulham, not Aston Villa. So look out for that. But until then, I'm out. Peace.